In this lesson, we're going to develop on the prerequisite knowledge that you already should have on the sine and cosine rules and the area of a triangle, and introduce what's called an ambiguous case. But before I explain what an ambiguous case means, let's recap the area of a triangle. So the area of a triangle, in any case, is given by a half AB sine C. So the capital C refers to an angle, so I'm going to call that angle C. That means that little c is the side opposite it, but that's irrelevant in this case because the side little c doesn't come up in the formula. Only sides A and B, which can be either of those two sides. We can swap them as well. It doesn't matter. So let's have a look at an example now that uses this formula. And there's the example there. It says find theta given that the area is 1200 meters squared and that theta is A acute and part B obtuse. So this is what I'm talking about by the ambiguous case. There are two answers, two possible triangles that have those given sides and area 1200. So part A, when the angle's acute, well, we know that this is side C because it's the angle in the formula. And these can be A or B. Let's call this one A and this one B. Well, we know a half A B sine C equals 1200. So taking the coefficient of sine theta to the other side, that gives us that sine theta equals, and let's do the calculation, so 1200 divided by 1/2 of 245, make sure I put brackets around that, 245, 252, like that, equals 40 over 1029. So that means that theta equals, and let's inverse sine that. So theta equals arc sine of that, which is 2.228. So theta equals arc sine of 40 over 1029, which is equal to 2.228 degrees, very small angle. And that angle indeed is acute, so answers part A. Part B, however, that says that the angle's obtuse. Well, thinking back to the last section, so we know that the sine function equals this value in two places, there and there. So as I did before when solving a trig equation, put a cross at the start of the graph and all the corresponding points, and the solutions are 2.228 degrees away from these crosses. So 180 minus 2.228 equals 177.8 degrees also. So there are two possible values of theta, 2.228 and 177.8, both which give an area of 1200 meters squared. So that's the new part, the ambiguous case, where there's two possible triangles that will satisfy a set of conditions. So let's now move on and have a quick look at recapping the sine and cosine rule. And that formula also works upside down. So A over sine A equals B over sine B equals C over sine C. The cosine rule is a squared equals b squared plus c squared, which you might recognise as being Pythagoras, minus 2bc cos a, where a, capital A, is the angle given, side A is the side opposite, and little b and c are the other two sides, and it doesn't matter which, we can swap those round if we so wish. So let's do a couple of examples now that put this into practice. And our first example will be this exam question here. So it says in the diagram, angle BDC is 50 degrees. Angle BCD is 62 degrees, and it's given that two of the sides, AB, are 10 and AD is 20. So find the length of B to D. So looking back up these rules here, well, when to use the sine and cosine rule? The cosine rule here gets used when there's one angle involved in the question. The sine rule gets used when there's two angles involved. So in this example here, we're being asked to find the length of BD. So it's probably best to consider the triangle with the most information on, which is this one here. So this one involves two angles, so we're going to use the sine rule. And a bit of advice, it's always easier to put the unknown that you want on top. So the unknown is this one here, which I'm going to call little c, because it's directly opposite big C. So the length of BD, so we've got C over the sine of the angle opposite, sine 62, equals 16 over the sine of the angle opposite, which is 50, which means that C equals 16 sine 62 over sine 50 equals, so 16 sine 62 over sine of 50, which is equal to 18.44 centimeters. Units are important. Part 2. Find the angle BAD. So B to A to D. So we know that this one, there's only one angle involved in the question, and I'll mark on 18.44 centimeters there, by the way. So we know we're going to use A squared equals B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cos A. Well, luckily the angle we need, A, has the same label as this one here. So if this was called something else like X, and I should say that the ambiguous case doesn't occur when we're inverse cosing, only when we're doing inverse sine, because the inverse cos of something in the region that would be valid in a triangle, which is 0 to 180, because there's 180 degrees in a triangle, there's only one solution for any inverse cos, but for inverse sine, there are two solutions. So the ambiguous case occurs when inverse sining only.